If you find your fish looking odd, your fish might be sick. What's up, my aquatic friends? Raja here, and welcome to Taj Mahal Aquatics, where you can find the coolest fish content and everything about fish keeping. Do you find some weird symptoms on your fish? If so, you better watch out. Because if your fish shows some weird symptoms, your fish might be sick. And if you already find your fish showing those weird symptoms, you probably wonder what the disease your fish has and how do you treat it. Don't worry, because today we are going to dive into some fish diseases that are common in aquarium fish. And we will discover some fish disease based on the symptoms and how we can treat it. So what is the most common fish disease and how can you treat it? Let's dive in to find out. If you see some white dots on your fish, that's a sign that your fish is having a white spot. Sometimes it's called an ick, and this disease makes your fish like it was sugar coated. This disease is caused by Ichthyopteris multifilus parasite, and the way to cure this disease is to treat it with aquarium salt, potassium permanganate, or copper sulfate. If your fish's fin or tail looks like it's been shredded, that's a sign that your fish has a fin or tail rot. The reason your fish experience this disease is because the water quality is improper and unclean. To cure this disease, you might need to use methylene blue, and you also have to do a 50% water change. If you saw something fuzzy like a cotton on your fish, be aware, as that's a sign of fungal infection. This disease is one of the most common diseases of any aquarium fish disease, and it's usually caused by dirty aquarium condition. To cure this disease, you must clean your aquarium completely, and then add potassium permanganate to your aquarium water. If you find something wrong with your fish's gills, it could be a chance that your fish has gill flukes. Flukes are a parasitic worms that like to infect your fish's gills, and they are quite common to be found on koi fish. You can remove the flukes through medications, and you can use antibiotics to cure the wound caused by flukes. If you have a fish pond, you better watch out for anchor worms. They are a tiny crustacean that likes to attach on your fish, and they could cause irritation and inflammation. They like to bury their head in the fish's muscle, and you can see their body sticking out if you take a closer look. If the worms are visible, you can remove them with forceps, and then you can use antibiotics for further treatment. And make sure you clean the entire aquarium or pond to remove everything this worm has. that your fish's eye is about to pop out, that's because your fish is experiencing pop-eye disease. Like the name says, this disease makes your fish's eye pop out more. And the reason this happens is because there's a bacterial infection on your fish's eye. You can treat this disease by using antibacterial medication and aquarium salt, and also by doing an aquarium cleaning, as the reason this happens is because of bad water quality. If your fish's head looks like someone who's involved in a severe car crash, that's a sign of a disease called hole in the head disease. The reason this disease is called hole in the head is simply because it creates holes on your fish's head, and the reason this hole appears is because of a protozoa called Hexamita. The easiest way to treat it is by putting your fish into quarantine with antibiotic medication. And for prevention, try to eliminate stress on your fish. Does your fish swim in an odd position? If so, they might have swim bladder issues. Swim bladder is an essential organ that helps maintain your fish's buoyancy. And if the swim bladder is not functioning properly, your fish is in trouble. To treat this disease, you have to take your fish to the vet, as the vet knows how to properly release air from the swim bladder to correct the issue. And if you have an experience facing a swim bladder issue on your fish, you can share your experience in the comment section. Does your fish appear to look dusty? If so, that's a sign of velveting. This disease is one of the most lethal ones, as this disease can wipe out every creature in your aquarium. This disease is caused by a parasite, and the way to cure this disease is by putting your fish in quarantine with copper sulfate medication. And while in quarantine, you will also need to increase the water temperature and dim the aquarium light. If you find your fish looks bloated with the scales sticking up, that's a sign that your fish has dropsy. Dropsy is a liquid buildup inside the fish's cavity or tissue, and this buildup indicates underlying health issues like organ dysfunction, infection, or parasite. Dropsy is a lethal disease, and this disease is not easy to cure. If you want to treat it, put your fish in quarantine with aquarium salt and antibiotic medication. And also, do a constant water parameter checking. Treating a dropsy fish is not easy, and if you have an experience treating a dropsy fish, you can share your experience in the comment section below. there you have it. Those are some fish disease that are commonly found on aquarium fishes. Whenever you see something odd on your fish, don't ignore those odd symptoms, as that might be a sign that your fish is sick. These are just some of the common diseases found on aquarium fishes. And if you find any weird symptoms on your fish, then your fish might have one of these diseases. So that's a wrap for this video. And how is your experience treating a sick fish? Let me know in the comment section below. And make sure you smash the like button if you like this video. And share this video if you find this video to be helpful and amusing. And if you want to see more cool fish content from this channel, make sure to subscribe because there will be more to come. Thanks for watching, my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life.